I love you. You are the creator. I am again with this instrument. I am Hatonn, and again I greet you in the love and the light of the infinite creator. I will continue, my friends. Meditation is important precisely because it is the key to what you desire. In meditation, as you become accustomed to that contact with the Creator, your identity becomes more aligned with the truth of who you really are. And in that meditation, your universe expands, for you no longer feel that you are boxed in a little room, beset on all sides with the heavy furniture of your mind, which includes your problems, your difficulties, and the biases which you hold on, the subjects which are of interest only within the illusion. That furniture melts away, and suddenly you are in a very large, very beautiful, very spacious place, in which the sun is shining, in which there are sweet odors in the air, and in which that peace reigns that you seek. We have found in speaking with your peoples that you are most apt to comprehend our meaning when we speak to you in some vivid metaphor. And it is for this reason that we have long understood why the Master, known as Jesus, spoke so often to your peoples by telling stories. And we give you now two of these symbols of our messages that you may, perhaps, hold with you. We hope that they will aid you. The first is, my friends, that it is the function of the physical illusion to, as we have said to you, box you in, to make you feel crowded, to press you into a situation in which you feel pressure. In meditation, you release that pressure by changing your identity. You find that there is a great deal of space in which to play and rejoice, and you find that in meditation you do not perceive the crowded situation that you perceive in your daily life. Therefore, we say to you, when you are feeling crowded, pressed by the difficulties of life, take hold of the image of yourself as being a completely free dancer in an infinite space, which is filled with light. You can move about, you can view the situation as it really is. You are a creative person. You are a dancer. You do not walk, you dance. You are not in darkness. You are in light. There are situations that must be dealt with. This is why you are in the physical plane. And yet there are ways in which this meditative state can be brought to bear upon your waking life. And again, we say to you, your spirit came to the physical plane, as you call it, and willingly buried itself in what you may consider to be dust. For it is so written in your holy works. Yet there was a reason. You well know the reason. And if you mind, we ask that you think of how a pearl is made. A speck of sand that aggravates and pains the living tissue, and yet, in its pain, that which is added becomes a pearl. Your spirit may be polished and burnished until it gives light to others and to yourself. This will happen, and that it causes pain is simply the way the process works. There is nothing physical or, as you would say, earthly about your emotions, your pain, or your joy. These are but the outer layers of that which will affect you eternally. That which is one thing on the physical level is transmuted through learning, so that your spirit in its real and true nature is nourished by the very thing which seems to you to be such bad medicine. These images we offer you to hold in your mind, but know that these are only words, and that meditation itself is and should be your primary link to your Creator. Before I leave this instrument, I would like to open the meeting to questions. Questioner, can you say anything about the harvest? I am Hatonn, and we have spoken many times through this instrument and others of the harvest. May we ask what you are specifically requesting? It is a large subject. Questioner, will it occur all at once, or will it be spread out over a period of time? I am Hatonn. The latter is correct. What has been spoken of as the harvest has already begun and will continue for several of your years. In fact, time being our most difficult concept to cope with in dealing within you who are within this time continuum, we cannot say for sure that it would last any certain time. But that it will last several of your years, we do know. When the crop is ripe, the reaper comes among it. We understand the gist of your question. It is difficult for you to perceive that the mechanisms of a cosmic or celestial nature may be on a scale which is difficult for you to imagine. But it is truly said in your holy works that to the Creator 1,000 years is but an evening. It is through the natural cycle of physical birth and death that most will enter their new vibration. It does not take a great many years for all of those on the planet to end their earthly existence. It will not happen all at once, any more than any natural process happens all at once. It is simply that as you see the leaves upon the trees of your planet falling, although they do not fall all at the same time, there is a period when they are all on the tree, and there is a period when your trees are bare, and the leaves have gone on to the next cycle. I would like to say through this channel that, as the Creator will not let His children stumble no matter what the method of harvesting, for those who are truly seeking Him, and in this we include those to whom we are speaking, the road through the change will be straight. The way will be narrow, for you are serving what you might call your initiation willingly on this plane. You are binding up your own wounds. Those who will be having difficulty during the harvesting will be those who have neglected the health of their spirit within this dimension, and are therefore forced to, as you might put it, go into the hospital in the next dimension. These people will be shocked, startled, or otherwise disturbed by the events that occur, and will not be able to take their places immediately. However, we wish to share with you at this time that you will be at your best at that time, in whatever dimension you may find yourself. This is true not only of you, but of each who has consciously decided to become a shepherd. I will leave the instrument at this time. It has been a very great privilege being with you this evening. We are constantly available. It is only necessary to desire our contact. Adone, my friends. I am Hatonn. Adone Vasu.